think it was Shade, maybe not even droning out stock, facing that gunfight, ended up losing that. And all that really added up to Ferox not having a shoe-in in that round. They can tighten it up again on this one.
10 seconds to
Okami bringing a lot of utility to the board.
5 seconds left.
Pretty much everything they've brought to the board is going to require some
Attackers'
sort of
objective
utility
is
to
locate
clear,
a bomb and defuse it.
depending on where they are placed. So definitely don't envy Ferox in this round. They have a lot to juggle. And they seemed to struggle a little bit in the last round, but there wasn't quite as much utility to clear, really. So they're going to have to step up big here if they want to try and take this round.
See how they go with this time management. If they are going to try and take CCTV cache across, they're going to have to do it pretty efficiently.
Bomb
Important
located
map
by
control, and it
attackers.
can be tricky to take. So far, they're already putting a lot of good pressure here. Sushi's going to be getting that emerald wall open nice and early. This style is the Jaeger, trying to put a lot of pressure there from the cache doorway. I think it's going to worry Ferox too much at this stage. Really, if Ferox can get that control within the next 45 seconds, they're in a great spot coming into that
Attackers
final
have
stage
dropped
of the
bomb
round.
diffuser. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Warden again on Maverick, trying to open up the wall by
A bomb has
blow
been
torching both the
located.
top and the bottom. I believe he was successful.
The attackers' bomb
Sushi was
diffuser
successful in
has been
opening the
dropped.
CCTV wall.
Attackers-
Indeed, the wall has been opened, so Mango's now pressured inside of bathroom. Cutie as well, tasked with holding the vault-ins and any rush through gym. So they definitely had their hands full at the moment, Okami. Cutie tries to find a pick, maybe he goes for the shots, they rain out and do thumb damage to Shade. Shade actually re-peeks it. That was very dangerous. Impacts go out, Shade will avoid the first. Warden though, he ensures that Joker doesn't avoid that grenade, and Ferox now with the man advantage.
Something I really like that Ferox has done right now is instead of hard pushing that cache, that peak
Oh
from
my
Ibistal, very
God.
aggressive onto Todd. Wouldn't have been expecting that. But what I like from Ferox is that they haven't hard pushed cache. What they did is they all started to focus onto the west side, and it meant that players from Okami started to rotate back
Attackers recovered
towards
the bomb
side.
diffuser.
And now the cache CCTV area is a little clearer. And if Todd had actually picked up Ibistal there, they would have had so much map control for this final minute.
45 seconds left on the board. It's a 4 versus 4. Sushi still outside of CCTV. A couple of frags go out. Jack Daddy actually is well over on that side of the map, so it's really a battle of two halves at the moment. Which team will come out on top? It's looking like it might be Okami, but that kill will be refragged, leaving it all up to Shade with minimal HP. Manages to just avoid those bullets there, raining out over towards CCTV, and now he'll enter in towards the main hallway. One bullet is all Okami need to hit. Surely they'll be able to do it, and there we go. They'll win the round. Definitely a chaotic end, but they have the goods to close it out. That was a nasty angle.
A pretty close round in the end, but yeah, Okami really just ended up holding on to enough map control where they could close it out. I really feel like a lot of it came down to that super aggressive peak from Ibistal when Todd sledged open connector window or construction window. If Todd had actually won that gunfight, well, I think that definitely would have gone differently. And even if it was never a gunfight in the first place, I feel like that still would have favored Ferox, given that it would have facilitated some pretty strong map control for them. There was a good peak there and some good aggression from Okami, and now we get to see them reattempt this Church Arsenal bomb site, which really didn't look that good for them the first time they tried.
Again, Okami not going to bring Kaid,
Attackers need to locate and defuse
despite
as many
Thatcher
bombs
being
as they
banned
can.
out, so expect them to likely go for another roam above. On their first attempt, they were picked off quite quickly, and the roam really didn't work. So they'll be looking to try and stay alive a little bit longer and waste a bit more time on this occasion.
And again, they're really just not giving themselves an option. Because sometimes when you can set up this roam, you can decide to hold it, even just for a brief period of time. And if you've got your mute jammers and Mozzie Pest placed really strategically, shoot a bunch of drones, you can start dropping back. And then if the attack doesn't catch you on that rotate back, they still have to drone out this top 4. They still have to clear it. It takes a lot of time. And then they have to deal with that utility. But Okami needs this roam to work. They need something to happen to create a solid stall point here, because once this roam is clear, it's pretty simple for Ferox to be able to open everything.
Final preparations now in place. And Okami well and truly investing above. Question is, will Ferox chase them? It looks like they will. Todd starts things off by opening the Logi hatch, and the drones will now come out, but all of those mutual... I don't think anyone from Ferox is actually watching that CC wall. Actually, no, Depcha is there at the moment, maybe all the way on the balcony. A little bit hard to tell, but if you style will need to be careful inside a garage if he goes for a rotate. Yeah, Depcha is a long way away here. Very high risk strategy as he will drop in that meantime. Style could rotate. Still, and he has, there we go, Style right on cue. This is super dangerous. Oh, he does get taken out. Depcha finally sweeps in late. 15 seconds now for the execute. Shade going for the plant. Where's the denial from Okami? I don't think they're going to be able to do it, but no, in the dying milliseconds, Mangoes tries to deny, but it's not quite enough. I thought he almost did it. And now it's a 3-on-2 post plant. Mangoes gets taken down, and that's Joker as well. Ferox able to take the round. I dead set thought, I was watching that yellow bar so closely, and when that C4 went off, I was like, oh yeah, Okami, not bad. Pretty last minute denial, but it's pretty good. And no, the diffuser was able to get down, so that was very, very close. Ferox just getting away with that one.
Yeah, and it really should have been Ferox's round all along. They stalled out a little bit in that final moment, and it did give Okami that sniff, that real chance where that C4 denial could have just ended Ferox's opportunity. But they capitalized, and here they are. They're on the front foot in this first half, which is their attack half. For a very likely opportunity here to make it 4-2. And Gym Bedroom last time looked pretty good for Okami. It was still a pretty close round, though. So Ferox so far have impressed me on Clubhouse. They're looking pretty cohesive and very efficient.
Locate and defuse bombs.
Of course, this will be the last round of the half. Okami in a position to potentially draw things out. Ferox looking to extend that lead heading into their defensive half. And I'm sure a 4-2 lead will bode well for the rest of this map. Give them some nice momentum in the series. Of course, it is a best of 2 in 6 Masters. And with this being Ferox's map pick, they'll be looking to give themselves that early lead and try and continue that on to first line, which will be our second map.
5 seconds left.
Yeah, that's definitely a map to look forward to. So far, map 1 has been showing it's a really good contest, pretty tight. See what Ferox can do for their final attack of this half. They can set themselves up with a 4-2 advantage going into their defense half. So it's going to be looking pretty good. Jack Daddy, though, might have something to say about that. With a bit of a spawn peek on the Deptra. Important operator to take off. The Zofia not having much effect means a lot of utility not used. And Deptra's actually been playing quite well, so that's going to be quite the impact.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Jack Daddy quite content with that. Will make his way all the way towards the CCTV stairs, a position that he's been playing quite often on this map. Placed behind the shield, ready and waiting for any defenders that cross his line of sight. Again, Warden will be on Maverick though. Blowtorch in hand, trying to trick a wall. Definitely a lot quicker on that occasion compared to one of the earlier attempts. Nice line of sight created as well, and should be pretty cut and dry for Ferox to just open up and try to put some more pressure back onto Okami.
Yeah, again, efficiency working well for Ferox, even though they did lose that opening pick. Got some good control there from that jacuzzi balcony. See how far they can spread it. That bathroom wall is double reinforced though, so I mean that does create some kind of hurdle. Normally you'd like to be able to take that bathroom control as an attacker as you push through. Cutie spotted out there trying to prone in that bedroom. They're essentially looking right at each other, but that bed in the way. Shade is going to jump in though and just pre-fire it and get back out. Oh, that was really risky there for Shade. That could have backfired dramatically.
Shots continuing to rain out. Oh, okay, Gordon, he'll take down Cutie, so it's now a 4-on-4 scenario. Grenade as well to destroy the shield. Oh, he just misses it though. That could be bad. Joker not in a position to really use it though, so may not be made to pay the price. Pre-fire comes out, doesn't hit his target. Joker aware that he's being pinched at the moment. Will get Todd though, trying to drop the Logi hatch. Now Ferox needs to make the decision. Will they try and go for the plant? Shade, if he got that kill, could have helped open up the round, but he just misses. Water meanwhile Makes a small vault hole inside a bathroom and it works out. This could net him a kill. Surely that player behind bedroom will be taken out, but no. Mango somehow wins that gunfight. Is finally traded out though, leaving it all up to Joker in a 2-on-1. Diffuser not in hand. It's been dropped in bathroom, leaving Joker with only one enemy left. It's Sushi. Both players full HP. Sushi running the ACOG. The 5.56 is a very strong weapon. It appears as if Joker's position has been called out, and Joker hasn't really moved since. So no excuses on Sushi not knowing where this player is. He forces his way through the main door, but Joker's there to greet him, and Okami will take the final round in the half.
Again, that really looked like it was going to be Ferox's round. Bit of a misplay from Waterno as he came through that bathroom. He seemed aware that player was playing around the master bed. Not quite finding that shot really gave Okami that
terrain out. Oh, okay. Gordon, he'll take down Cutie. So it's now a 4-on-4 scenario. Grenade as well to destroy the shield. Oh, he just misses it though. That could be bad. Joker not in a position to really use it though, so may not be made to pay the price. Pre-fire comes out, doesn't hit his target. Joker aware that he's being pinched at the moment. Will get Todd though, trying to drop the Logi hatch. And now Ferox needs to make the decision. Will they try and go for the plant shade if he got that kill? Could have helped open up the round, but he just misses. Water meanwhile makes a small vault hole inside a bathroom and it works out. This could net him a kill. Surely that player behind bedroom will be taken out, but no. Mango somehow wins that gunfight. Is finally traded out though, leaving it all up to Joker in a 2-on-1. Diffuser not in hand. It's been dropped in bathroom, leaving Joker with only one enemy left. It's Sushi. Both players full HP. Sushi running the ACOG. The 5.56 is a very strong weapon. It appears as if Joker's position has been called out, and Joker hasn't really moved since. So no excuses on Sushi not knowing where this player is. He forces his way through the main door, but Joker's there to greet him, and Okami will take the final round in the half.
Again, that really looked like it was going to be Ferox's round. Bit of a misplay from Waterno as he came through that bathroom. He seemed aware that player was playing around the master bed. Not quite finding that shot really gave Okami that look in. And Joker was a great clutch here. They seemed unaware of exactly where he was playing, and playing that hallway with such a strong position from him. So well played. It means the half goes 3-3. Pretty tight contest here, guys.
Oh, it's time to stretch. Getting ready for the OT. Oh, I think it's going to go the distance. I don't know. I'm feeling it. Definitely expected this to be a close night between these two. And overtime, definitely looming after the draw in half. Could well be an endurance series between these two. Of course, an OT map can go well over an hour. If that happens on both maps, that's probably close to 2.5 hours at least. There'll definitely be a grind for these two teams tonight.
Like Ferox are also going to do, they're in the SSG room, Castle, Mozzie, and Mute being the three key operators there. They're also not running the Kaid with it either. So again, I feel like they're really banking on the fact that this roam has to work out.
10 seconds to go.
But one thing we saw Okami not seemingly doing as well was how they stalled out the intel gathering early round. If you see that happen from Ferox, maybe the round will play a bit different.
Final utility being placed here by Ferox in their first defensive round here on Clubhouse. It is their map pick. Ethereal half, I'm sure they would have liked it to have been at least 4-2. Not being that it was their attacking half, I'm sure they'd be relatively content. Definitely gives them a little bit of wriggle room here on the defense. Doesn't look like they're going to be as aggressive though as Okami, and they're already defaulting back towards site. So really putting a lot of trust in that Mute Mozzie combo above to waste time.
I mean, there's going to be a call out that at least one person's dropped back to site there through that gunfight. Sure that they would know that they came back through storage. See how that works out for Okami, but again, like this might be 30 seconds worth of droning, and they've still got half the round to make very little use of what is stopping them. Of course, there's no Kaid on these hatches, so they can use Habana. They've got 3 hard breaches in their lineup. This is something really important to point out here. There is no reason they can't get everything they want open right now.
you know, the most the most what's the word? Useful operator to bring, at least from a team perspective. I mean, yeah, you can hit some cool clips, but that's about it.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of situations where Mario is really picked at this level. Maybe just a couple of niche plays. I've even seen her picked just because